I'm a bunny rabbit. Look at my cute little dressing. Yay! This is Ribena, don't worry. Also, I'm ready for spooky season. I kind of have a little note kind of script thing because I wrote it so I'd remember everything that happened. So if you see me like looking off to the side every once in a while, it's just so I remember what I have to say because I have a shit memory. That is getting worse and worse. In July, Lady Connor and I went to Brean and Weston-Super-Mare for like a day out kind of holiday. I've been meaning to get this video out for like 2 months, but I've been really sick. I had some kind of vertigo migraine thing going on. I'm getting it diagnosed, I've got medication, blah 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 blah, but I literally could not sit up. I couldn't even read, and I've been going on a reading binge for the last like 4 months maybe, I don't know, but it was just really bad. I couldn't get anything fucking done, so I finally get into this video. It was originally going to be like a summer special vlog type thing, but I guess now it's gonna have to be like an end of summer special. It's now September, everyone's going back to school, blah 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 blah, and it's Halloween. We were originally gonna go to Brean and Weston in the same day, but when we get into the vlog you'll understand why that didn't happen. So I'm gonna talk you through the adventure that we went on, and there will be clips from our outing. Not many because I was more just trying to live in the moment, but I love doing vlogs of this so I can remember it when I look back at it. But I thought it'd be fun to do kind of like a talk. You get my point, whatever, we're gonna go with it. It all began on the 17th of July. It was a Saturday. We headed down to Brean. We left here at about 10 AM and expected to arrive about 12:40 PM. Only we ran into one problem. Traffic. There was a crash on the M5 which delayed us for about 2 hours. It was horrible and boring and annoying, and I actually got a sunburn on the back of my fucking shoulder sitting in the car where the sun was beaming through the window onto my shoulder. Obviously I hope everyone was okay, but traffic is always fucking nuisance to everyone. We realised the further down we got that there was no crash anymore. They had like cleaned everything up and everything was sorted. It was just the motorway speeds. They kept slowing down traffic and then letting it go and then slowing it down. It was stupid. But you know what the fucking motorways are like in England if you fucking down here. England, UK, that place that I love, that I can't speak about because I'm brain dead. We finally made it about 2 PM and we first stopped at this kind of like fairground area. Obviously we went to pee because I've been in the car for about 4 hours. Was it 4? 11, 12, 1. Yeah, I counted right the first time. I went to pee, did all that good shit, and there was a little market going on, so we just walked around and had a look what was going on. We didn't go in the fair because we only had the day, so we didn't want to spend all day in there and spend a load of money there. And we spent a lot of money on parking there for the market, which didn't actually have a lot in it. It wasn't actually that good. It was just all kind of like tacky stuff that are in markets nowadays for like TikTokers, you know, with all the poppets and the fucking reversible octopuses. I fucking hate those so much. No sack if you've got one. It's just personally, I don't like them. We then left that area and parked somewhere else to go to an arcade. We had like a massive bag of like pennies we'd collected over the while. I actually really liked this arcade. There was a lot of stuff in it. Because I usually go to Hemsby every year and that's the only arcade I ever seen. But I hadn't been to Hemsby since like 2019. This was my first holiday since like 2019. So it was fun going back to an arcade. I did go to Hemsby this year. It was the last time I was going with my family because obviously I have moved out now. So I went with my family as like a last hurrah because we couldn't go last year because of COVID. But Point is, we went to an arcade and it was fun. And he taught me how to gamble. We won over like 2,000 tickets. So Lee didn't win anything, so me and Connor just kind of like shared it between ourselves. He got a clock, I think, and I got like a couple of things. I got like a sketch pad thing with magnetic little fibers in it, and then I think I got some lollies. We won some keychains as well, and I got like a paint your own sun catcher thing, and then like make your own dream catcher. Not much, cheap kiddie stuff, but I won a lot of tickets, so I was gonna get something. We then went to a cafe to get some food because we were like fucking starving by this point. We hadn't eaten anything like pretty much all day. We'd eaten like Skittles in the car and that was about it. I can't remember if we had cereal in the morning. We had breakfast, but we were starving, so we stopped at this one cafe and it was really fucking nice. I had a burger and chips, as I usually do, because that's my comfort food when I go out. But it was actually really fucking good. I didn't get to film that part because we were starving, I was just hungry, I needed a wee. Tell you, when all my sensories are fucking overloading, I don't remember YouTube or anything like that. It's now like 5 PM and we were trying to look around so that we could get to the beach. That was the main reason for us going, because I love the beach, I love swimming, and it was like his goal to get me there for some reason. Because he's a sweetheart, really, but you know. Fucking outing you on the internet. We found parking. We did find parking eventually, and we got out and we were going to walk to the beach, but then we saw the tide was really far out, so it just didn't seem like there was any point in actually going to the beach. The day had been delayed by traffic and everything. It was fun while we were there, but I wish we could have done more, obviously. But I don't regret it because I had a pretty good day at Weston, which we'll get into in a minute. Shut the fuck up, I'm talking. So we just got back in the car and decided to head back. On the way back I was a little bit upset that we didn't get to go to the beach and I was annoyed, but I got over it eventually, obviously. But you know, it was a little bit sad, but the day we had was like good overall, so I don't really mind. We saw the Batmobile.
Oh yeah.
We saw someone driving the Batmobile down the fucking motorway. Moving on to Wednesday, the 21st of July, 2021. This all took place in 2021. We went to Weston-Super-Mare. We again left around like 10 AM. I drew Lena Duquesne from Beautiful Creatures that I was reading at the time. Now reading the Vampire Academy series, and I'm on book 5, and I can't finish it because of all the migraines and the sleep problems, and it's driving me insane because I just want to know what happens. I was like, ah. I actually really liked my drawing. I'm usually prone to a lot of car sickness when I travel, so I try not to do anything that like I can intensely focus on. I usually just play music and daydream in my head, or try and close my eyes and daydream because I can't sleep in a moving car. But
I didn't even tell you what. Sorry.
Do you want me to beat you up with a fucking fan? But this time I drew and I felt fine whilst I was doing it, so it was a good stuff for me and I was proud of my drawing. This time the drive was fine. There was like no traffic except for like the...
Well, it was a little bit, but it was constantly moving.
That's what I was saying, mister. He just wants to take over my video, don't you? Go on, you can read the script. You can put the makeup on your face, make your hair look all pretty, and put on my diva dress. We managed to arrive around midday, and we went to the bathroom as usual. Weston-Super-Mare is just kind of like a long line of road up against the beach, and there's like a pier and stuff like that. You'll see it. But we stopped, we found a toilet, and I went to said toilet. And quick note, I managed to start my period that exact day. And yes, it is important to the story. And no, I will not censor it because it's a normal human function and you lot should shut up. The tide was still a little bit far out for us to go to the beach yet, so we decided just to like walk around, see what kind of shops we could find. We were going to go to the pier initially, but then we saw you had to pay. We didn't have any change, so we were like, fuck that, we'll just go shopping, normal shopping, like buying shirts and shit, and then we'll come back and have a look at all this good stuff. We found some cool nerdy stores like MT Games, G3 Toy Shop and Imaginarium, where I got some cool stuff. Colin, I got some cool stuff. It was cool to see nerdy stuff. I cannot form my own sentences, this is why I've written a script. I had a bit of trouble because I had to use a tampon for the first time in a long time. So we had a bit of trouble, so we had to walk all the way back to the bathroom so I could sort it out because I was in immense pain. But it was good that we did that because it gave us a chance to get ready for the beach. I was already wearing my bikini underneath, so that didn't really matter, but you know, everyone else had to like change into, well, he had to change into shorts and like sandals. It's time for us to go to the beach. I'd been waiting 2 years to go back to a beach and it did not disappoint. This beach was amazing. The only problem was that I burnt my foot because I forgot how hot sand gets. We went during like one of the hottest days this year and I burnt my foot on the sand because I forgot how hot sand fucking gets. We went to like a little shop on the place because I wanted to get us a shelter because I knew I would be swimming for a long time and I didn't want to leave them in the sun if they didn't want to go swimming. So we got like a wind shelter thing and I got a bucket spade because I'm a child. And we went to put up the wind shelter and we broke it immediately because we didn't get a mallet with it straight away. So we were trying to like hit it in ourselves when we broke it. And then he was like, fuck this, I'm going to get a mallet. We eventually got it up, but it was broken. Good job us, I know. But we just kind of like sat in the sand for a bit, relaxed, just enjoyed the sun. It took me about 15 minutes to take off my shirt and my shorts because I am so self-conscious still to this day. I built some really cool sand castles and dug some holes. That's how that should go. Leah and I then went to go swimming in the sea and it was so cool and it was so cute. It was like the romantic ones when the boyfriend and the girlfriend are playing in the sea together and they're like hugging and they're swimming, and it was like everything I've ever dreamed of when I wanted to go to the beach with my boyfriend. So kind of decided to stay on the beach and read. Swimming's not really his thing, so we spent a while in the water, but then I got really cold because the water would have like hot patches and then cold patches and then hot patches and then cold patches, but I got like freezing cold all of a sudden, so I was like, fuck this, I want to get out. And there was these little things biting us. They were like clear and had like little skeletons and they were biting us and it hurt and it was scary, so I was just like, no, I can't do it anymore, I'm gonna go, we're gonna get out. And I got the towel around me when we got back to where we were sitting, and I just kind of face planted in in the towel on the floor. And I just laid there for ages and closed my eyes because like I hadn't slept the night before. I'd slept for like an hour, so I was really fucking tired, so I just lay there and had like a little rest because I was so tired by that point. I'd finally swum. The one thing I'd wanted to do for like 2 years, I'd finally done it. So I was just like, I was zoinked. I had no energy left to do anything else at that point. I was just like, I'm dead now. Around 4 PM we packed up our stuff and then decided to go onto the pier for like a final like look around. I didn't know what was going to be on the pier. They knew what was going to be on the pier. I did not. But we did that. We put all the stuff for the beach back in the car and we walked up to the pier. I made the mistake of just wearing my flip-flops instead of supportive shoes, and my ankle was like massive the next morning because my ankle swelled because I'm an old lady. The pier itself was like an old foundation of like wood and stuff. I've been on a pier once in my life, and it was in like Great Yarmouth when I was a little kid, and I've never really been on one since then. So we were trying to walk, but me and him are scared of heights, so we're trying not to look through the gaps, but we need to look where we're walking so we don't trip. And we're trying to walk up this pier, and I'm just shaking for dear life because I've got flip-flops on as well, so I couldn't trust myself to walk. It was so fucking funny. But yeah, when we got in, I was so fucking surprised because it's just like this massive open space of like arcade games, and then you've got rides in there as well. That shadow. And then it's got like rides in there as well, and loads of fucking shit. It was amazing. I was getting a bit like sensory overload though. I really needed a drink. I was just so thirsty. So we went to like this chip shop that's like inside the pier, but not where all the arcade games and stuff are. And we got a drink, and me and Lee got some chips because we're a little bit hungry. When we were eating, over speakers, they're like, the pier will close in 45 minutes, and we're like, ah shit. So I ate as quick as I could. He took a while with it. And we brought our drinks, and we decided to go into the arcade for like the last little bit of our trip, just to see what we could win, if we could win anything, have some fun on like some little machines. I'll go through everything I got at the end of this day at the end of the little speech bit I'm doing now, because that's what the script is telling me to do. I don't know. I left the arcade with like 5 minutes left or something, but we went to like a little shop that was just across the road from the pier to get some like little souvenirs and quickly before we left. The ride back home was a breeze. It was so easy. I was so tired. I'm pretty sure I was just like the whole time. I don't know. But we did see a hot air balloon on the way home. When we were going around the nerdy shops, I bought this Kimberly figure because I love the old Power Rangers. Pink Ranger Kimberly is my favourite. Recently we went to a car boot and I got a ginormous Megazord. I'll insert like a picture or something of it here. It was only 15 quid and I was so happy. I came home and I wiped it all down, and it's now on display in our bedroom. He loves me and all the crap I bring home. Hey! When we were in the arcade, I saw a machine with like Stitches in, and we all know how much I love Stitch. I did a whole video about my Disney collection, which was pretty much just everything Stitch. Just wait until I do an updated one, because this fucker has just bought me more Stitches. I have more Stitches than I can even say Stitches. Like, I have 3 on my desk alone. I could probably find more if I really tried. He also got me a new desk. I'm losing track of what I'm saying. So I played an arcade machine and Stitch, and I won a Stitch. There you go. And then Lee was walking around with Connor, and he won me a dinosaur. I always wanted the guy I was dating, or the person I was dating, to like win me like an arcade teddy or something like that. And it's so cute, and he's so cute. And it made me really happy, if you couldn't tell. That was our kind of holiday this year. Everything's still a bit wild because of COVID and restrictions only just being lifted, you know. And of course, everyone was trying to get out this year because no one could go out in 2020 and blah 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 blah. And it was also nice because this was like our first year together. Like, this was the first year I moved in with them, and it was our first ever holiday, like, together, the 3 of us. And it was nice. It was like bonding with them, and it was fun. And I really enjoyed it. And we all had a really good time. Yay! Fucking saying. The only bad thing I will say about this holiday is the horrible sunburn I got. I do have a picture. I have to crop it because it was on my back, so I had to have like a bare back to show you. But the burn was all around the area. and then it just went on for ages. Obviously it's fine now, but oh, it was there for so long, wasn't it?
Still there now.
Is it?
When you get hot, it shows up.
The more you know. I know this isn't like my normal vlogs, I'm sorry, but then again, my vlogs are never normal, to be honest. I try different styles of videos all the time, and it doesn't fucking matter. I still hope you enjoyed it. Nonetheless, I will have put a lot of effort into it, I hope. After filming it, I am going to take off all my makeup and go for a nap because I'm exhausted. But you know, I'll edit it tomorrow and then hopefully I'll put all the effort into it. We'll see. This might not make it out till next summer. We'll never know. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to see more content from me, especially since it's Fangirl fucking week next month. Videos will be coming out weekly instead of 7 videos in 1 week. It's just easier to do it in a weekly format for me personally, and I won't get mentally unstable and want to throw myself off a bridge if I don't finish it. Hopefully. I still have a lot to do, so I'm hoping I'll be able to finish it. But ring that bell notification in case I don't post on time, and then you can see when I post. It's easy. Also, don't forget to check out Strider's stuff and any other links I put in the description for any of our social medias, especially my TikTok, because I'm putting out a TikTok about Brean and Weston as well when this video comes out. I'll see you in whatever video's next. Bye.